In this video, we are going to see how you can implement a measurement plan with Mistral AI. So I'm going to do that with a very specific example, so small websites, one page only. In order to generate this web page, I went on GitHub and I asked Mistral AI to generate me a curriculum vitae, a fake one, as you can see. Then there are, of course, different ways that you can approach the issue here. So the one I just took here is the one of Matomo Tag Manager. So of course you will need to have Matomo Tag Manager installed on the website. So here I'm just gonna create it for test purposes. And I have my code. So I'm just gonna copy and paste my code within my page on GitHub. So nothing difficult here. I'm just gonna edit my file by adding in the head of the page the code. So nothing serious so far. Okay. Next thing is like I asked to Mistral AI according to the documentation of Matomo. So I went within the documentation of Matomo. I just copy and paste it and I sent the prompts. Okay, now I want the important action to be tracked within the data layer. And as you can see, it's typically what it did over here. So I can just copy and paste those lines. Unfortunately, I don't find them as, let's say, interesting as I would have expected because I sent the wrong documentation. So as a result, the result is not, let's say, the one that I was expecting. But let's take this example in which I send a better documentation. So I just say, okay, instead of having the two lines, just one single lines. Okay, so here it just gave me the code that I needed. So I can go back over here in GitHub, and then I can change the heading part. So if I remember well, body, and that's just the next 5 lines. So those are the ones. Okay. So I can now commit my changes. In my case, I'm not gonna do it straight away. I think the best way to go for me is just more to say, just to give them a generic name because I would like it to be sent action and action. I want both to react, in fact. So I'm gonna commit my change. Measurement plan implementation. Okay, I commit. And normally, if things goes as expected, if I refresh my page, I should now see view the page source. So, okay, I cannot yet see it, probably because the deployment has not been made. So you need to click over here and then it's going to make it. In the meantime, what I can do is that I can go already here and I can create my tag, which will be a Matomo tag. It will be events based. It will be a new variable. I can create my new variable and then I can select so event. Here it can be whatever I want. So I'm just going to say action here. The type of action I'm going to change according to the different variable that I'm going to create. In my case, the two one are email over here and phone. It's either email or phone that I'm going to expect to have here. So create a new variable. One is email and one is phone. So data layer variable. One is called email and the other one is phone. Okay. Okay. So here I can pick up either email or either phone because both will ring anyway. So, oops. Okay. And here I don't really need to have the name. Okay. The trigger is very simple because it's action. So it's a custom event. I can just say it's action. So normally whatever the page I'm in, if to the data layer is sent an action, I should see it. Okay, so here, okay, so everything has been deployed. So now if I refresh my page, I should see it. Okay, so I now have the window MTM push event action, etc., etc. So normally, if I did the things properly, what I should notice is that for the 1st of May, so to say today, if I visit the page, I should see it. I should see myself. Okay, so currently I'm not seeing myself. I'm just gonna, just for the sake of debugging, just gonna go on Chromium and see if I can debug and see what's going on. So here I'm getting so user engagement. So Matomo normally should have been launched. That should not be an issue. Let's see what is happening. So network. So container is getting loaded. Console. Okay, that's not an issue. And network. So the container is loaded, but not the rest, which I think is maybe due. No, maybe due to nothing. In fact, everything is correct. It's just that it's a page view event. So now if I click here, I'm getting my event, which is properly sent. Same thing over here, and everything works. It's just that I did not configure any page view. And now you can see over here that we just got the 2 events that we wanted.